This message is for you, Justin Bieber. You need to return back my ancestral money. You need to return back my blood money to me. When it comes to my blood ancestral inheritance as a black Jamaican. Do you hear me? It's you that was online pretending that you were me. You were online here in California copying me. You were online taking information from my life that had absolutely nothing to do with you. Are you from the Caribbean? No. Are you from Jamaica, Cuba, or Haiti? No. Do you share ancestry with those three islands? No, you don't. So you had no right to be talking about my records, Justin, my ancestral records. You had no right to be using my information to go and prop up your old narcissistic selfish self. You need to mind your own business. That's what you need to do. You don't have my identity. You are not from the Caribbean. Stop telling people that you're from the Caribbean. You're not from the Caribbean. You are not us. You're not from my bloodline. This kid Justin Bieber, he wanted to exist through black. It's no contact with Justin Bieber. I have so much proof, even relevant proof right now, that you are not who you say you are. I have proof right now that you are not the person that you claim yourself to be, Justin. I'm talking about you, Justin Bieber. My people in Jamaica, we just had a hurricane. Hurricane Melissa, Justin. If you were Jamaica, why aren't you talking about the hurricane that just occurred? If you say that you're Jamaican, huh? You see how wicked you are? You need to return back my ancestral money. That's my blood money. You are not me. You don't have my identity. You had no right to be over here in the state of California lying, telling people that you are me when you are not pathological. You are not a part of my ancestral timeline, Justin Bieber. Return back my blood ancestral money. You are not me. You cannot be here in the state of California pretending to be me. There's no justification in that. None. You can't hack somebody's phone and then go on a platform and tell the whole world that you are that person's identity. You cannot do those things. That's what you did to me. Return back my ancestral money. You cannot be here in California telling people that you are me. You cannot do that. I need my blood ancestral money returned. Hurricane Melissa is a part of my blood ancestral timeline. You are not a part of my blood ancestry, Justin. You are not Jamaican, Justin. Return my ancestral blood money back to me. My people, we need our ancestral money returned now. The scales need to be balanced today. I need it now. I need the money to donate back to my people in Jamaica so they can rebuild their houses. You need to return the money back to me so I can give it back to Jamaica, where the issue came from, Justin. You didn't come from us. There was a whole bunch of prejudice and for your false beliefs. I am not responsible for you. I am not responsible for you here in the state of California, and I'm not responsible for you coming out of Canada either, Justin. This illusion of Justin Bieber telling the world that he is me is false. It is broken, Justin. Return my ancestral money to me. You cannot evolve. You hacked my phone for my identity. You do not have my identity. Return my identification. Return it back to me here in the state of California. You need to learn what boundaries are. Return my inheritance back to me, Justin Drew Bieber. You stole somebody else's inheritance. I need my money returned back to me. Where's the energy coming from? It's coming from me, Justin. It didn't come from you. Return my money. I'm a black female. You are not a black female. This is not, the stories is coming from me. The stories is not coming from you. The story is not coming from your mother. The story is coming from me. It's coming from my ancestry. Return my ancestral blood money ASAP. You are broken, Justin. Return my money. No more sociopaths like Justin Bieber. Return my money. It was just an illusion performance. I'm the real person, not you, Justin. I don't even communicate with you. Jamaican people don't communicate with you, Justin. We never did. He wanted attention off of my identity. That's what Justin Bieber wanted. Justin Bieber wanted attention off of my information. My information doesn't belong to Justin Bieber. My information is based off of my bloodline, not Justin Bieber's bloodline. The skills need to be balanced. I don't care about you, Justin, if you are stupid. You need to return my money back to me and my blood. The money belongs to my blood. You need to donate the money back to Jamaican people because it came from my ancestry. The identity came from my ancestors, not your ancestors. You claimed yourself to have a false identification when it comes to Hollywood, California, by using my information, by using my date of birth. You used my first name, my middle name, and my last name to claim a false identity. You were trying to call yourself as me, Justin Bieber. Return my ancestral blood money back to the original source. It didn't come from your ancestors. It came from my black ancestors. You need to return it. Do you know what refunding means, Justin? Whatever checks in those bank accounts, it needs to bounce off of your account, Justin. And it needs to return back to my account. Whatever credit you're trying to claim using my identification, Justin, the credits need to be returned back to my name, Justin. Do you understand me? Whatever information you took off of my cell phone, that information, it goes back to my cell phone. You understand me? Whatever information you took off of my cell phone and you put it in Bitcoin, you put it in into paying for all kind of receipts all over the place. You need to request for refunds, and you need all that money needs to return back into my account. You're not to be using my information here in the state of California for nothing, Justin. Only one person can claim their identity. I'm the only person that can claim my own identity here in the state of California. Do you understand me? Not you. I can't have you standing in Hollywood, California, claiming yourself to be a black, Spanish, Jamaican, Jewish woman. I can't have you over there claiming who I am. I can't have you telling the world that you are me in this reality, because that's a false reality. I'm not concerned about your false reality. What is the reality of yours? What is the reality of your life, and what is the reality of my life? What are the two differences? There's clearly two clear, distinctive differences, Justin. You're fake. You need to return back my money to me. You are fake. Guess what Justin Bieber discriminated me against? Guess what he discriminated me based on my national origin. I'm Jamaican. That's my national origin. I'm Spanish. That's my national origin. I'm German. That's my national origin. Justin discriminated me against my race. I'm black. He discriminated against me against my ethnic group identification. I am Jamaican. I identify as Spanish and Jamaican. I'm also Mexican. Justin discriminated against me because I'm female. You're a masculine. I'm a female. Do I need to continue more? Do I need to explain to the world how you've been discriminated against me, Justin? Do I need to explain anything else? Justin discriminated against me because I'm single. Justin Bieber discriminated against me because I'm a part of the Jewish faith, the black Jewish synagogue. That's where you discriminated against me. Over there in Hollywood. What color am I? I'm black. What's my ancestry? I'm mixed with everything. I'm a black, Spanish, German, Jamaican Jew. My age? I'm 10 years older than Justin Bieber. My gender expression, it comes out of my ancestry. It's my culture expressions. I don't know why he was using that over there in Hollywood. Like, why were he used a reggae beat. You shouldn't have did that because you're not Jamaican. My genetic information, yeah, you shouldn't have been talking about any part out of my particular genetic makeup, my DNA makeup. You should not have been telling people the other side of me, my own personal life. You shouldn't have been doing that. My political affiliation, you shouldn't have been, Justin. Oh, he was talking about Gaza. What does Gaza have to do with Justin Bieber? What does that have to do with him? Oh, because I come from the black German synagogues historically. So he shouldn't have been even talking about those things online either. There's more forms of discrimination. I have more things to talk about when it comes to this Justin Bieber kid. But what's relevant right now is that my people, we just had a hurricane out of Jamaica. You understand me? And this situation with Justin Bieber, it ends here, out of California. It ends now. You are not allowed to claim yourself to be a black Spanish Jamaican in California, Justin. Do you understand me? You are not allowed to claim yourself to be me in this reality. Not even in Hollywood. No way. No way. You cannot claim my identity in Hollywood. No way. I need my money returned. Thank you, Justin. You're not a part of my ancestral timeline. If you were, just like if anybody were to migrate here, and if they ever had a problem, just like the Kardashians, the Kardashians, they're Armenian, and I always watch Kim Kardashian's videos. She always used to talk about the wars out of Armenia in the past. You understand me? Because that is the story coming out of her ancestry. So if you're sitting here claiming yourself to be Jamaican, Justin, why aren't you talking about what's going on in Jamaica right now? This is the problem with these narcissists. It's not even at this point. It's not just that doesn't even have the opportunity to self-reflect. You are a bona fide narcissist that abandoned your own self. I never abandoned myself. I know who I am. And you had no right to be claiming my identity here in California. All these constructs. It's what he put in his mind. All this make-believe images. It's not the reality of who you are. And that's why you need to return back my money. What you presented in Hollywood was me. That's what you presented. You never presented your true self. You presented who I am. You're missing elements, Justin. You're not a part of me. You're not me. You're not my federation. Because, like I said, if he was, then he would have been online saying, please, donate to the cause. My people, we just went through a hurricane. We need help. They need food and water. Support my people. Why? Obviously, Justin's not doing that. And this is another reason why I cannot have you claiming yourself to be me. I'm not whatever psychological or psychiatric issues in his mind. Someone needs to break it down. You can't function in this. You can't function in this reality of trying to be me anymore. At this point, it's a huge problem because people like me, we need to survive. Do you understand me? I can't have narcissists walking around in California saying that they're Jamaican. The Jamaicans need to present themselves as Jamaican people, as so God ordained it to be. Like Justin, you actually think you actually believe that you were my mind? That's what you believed. You can't see that you're losing your mind. You don't. Our memories are different. The memories coming from people, Justin's from Turkey and Greece. The memories coming from people out of Turkey and Greece, the memories are different. The memories from people coming from the islands, the memories are different. Justin, he abandoned his own spirit. He lost his own mind. I don't need you trying to tap into who I am. Stop telling people in Hollywood that you hear me. Do you hear me? You better cut that crap out. Excuse me, I need to drink this coffee. It's not it's not pathological. What did they call it? It's out of the DSM number 5 book. They're like, these are people who possess pathological disorders, and he wants to hide through me. He wants to hide in me based off of because he's ashamed of himself. Ain't got nothing to do with me. That's too dark, Justin. That ain't got nothing to do with me. All because he's part of the low power. That's what he's about. I'm Jamaican people. We're very strong. People from the Lionsgate Federation. I'm a very strong individual. Justin Bieber is weak. All I can say right now is that I need my money returned back to me so I can return back the money to my people. I need the money back from Justin Bieber for stealing my identity so I can return it to help out my people right now. We just had a hurricane. People's houses are flooded with water. I need the money returned so I can give it to my people so they can rebuild back their house. We needed to clean up the mud and the mud and the muck and the water. We need the money back from Justin. That's my identity. That's my blood. If Justin was over there in Hollywood, if he was over there talking about himself, I would have nothing to say. But what are the facts? He's been talking about me. You hack my phone, and then you're on there online telling people that you're me. And then we just had a hurricane, and why isn't he talking? Why aren't you talking about it, Justin? That's proof you're not me. You're not a part of my timeline. You're not a part of my mind memories out of my ancestry. You're not pathological. That's my point. And there has to be no communication with people like Justin Bieber because it's not mutually beneficial. Do you understand me? The fact that he wants to be attached to me, but you want to be attached to me simply on the basis of taking money that doesn't belong to you. You need to return it back. Go back to your ancestry, Justin. That's what you need to do. Stay away from my ancestry. And stay away from my blood and my blood money. Stay away from it. I can't help you. You're an abuser. I cannot help you. Return back my money. Were you hacking my phone? Of course you were. That's why you need to return back my money. You're a walking void. You can't grow. You are regressive. You're toxic, low vibrational. You understand me? I have to post these things. These people don't know. They just don't know identity. That's the issue with Justin Bieber. He doesn't know identity. You can't be walking this planet. You can't say that you're a part of God's universe and then you're walking this planet lying, saying that you're Jamaican when you are clearly not Jamaican. Justin Drew Bieber is not Jamaican. Justin Drew Bieber is not a black Spanish Jamaican Jew. Justin Drew Bieber is not black. It's not Justin Bieber is not pathological. He needs to leave me in my ancestry and my ancestry money and my blood timeline. Leave us. Return back the money that you took from us. It didn't belong to you in the first place. This form of triangulation, it was complete fraud and it was complete illegal. I have to come online and talk about it. It's reached that point where people need to, the line has been drawn in the sand. Justin, you are not a Jamaican. He is greedy. He doesn't know the records. Are you a keeper of records? Obviously not. Return back my ancestral monies. The monies was tied to the records, and you don't have my blood. You're not from my ancestries, so you cannot hold on to a record that doesn't belong to you. That is not your ancestral bloodline. And the proof out of it is just take a fucking DNA test. Take a DNA test, Justin, and that will prove Justin Bieber is not a Jamaican. He is not this black girl. So with that being said, you cannot hold that ancestral record because you're not us. You understand me? You're not us. I'm not under your trap. You are not me. You don't have my identity. You cannot hack someone's phone and then lie and say that you're that person. That is illegal. You want to race war in Hollywood? That's done. Return back my money. You're not me. You're a beast. Return it back. I need it to send back home, to send it to my people. The issue is very difficult right now, Justin. The issue dealing with Jamaican people is very hard. It's a situation that you can't relate to. Return back my money so my people can rebuild. We are hardworking people. I've been working since I was 15 years old. Return back my blood money. That's through my ancestors' blood, sweat, and tears, Justin. Return it back to me. It doesn't belong to you. You can't hold on to my identity. Stop telling people that you're a black German Jew. You are not a black German Jew. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to society and stop lying to the world and stop lying on social media. Stop lying on YouTube. You are not me. You are not a black Jamaican female. Give it back to the rightful owner, which is myself. You're in California lying, saying that you're me. What kind of foolishness is that? Huh? You think I would ever go into the California banks and go and lie and say I was another person? I would never do that. So why are you doing that here in California? Why are you going to California with my identity? Why are you going to the California banks with my identity, telling them that you're me for? Why are you doing that for? When we can clearly see for a fact that we are not the same people, Justin. Return back my money. I am in no communication with you. I have to come on YouTube so people can see. People need to hear it. Give me back my money. I'm not concerned about you, and you're not supposed to be concerned about me either. If you were so concerned about me and my people, do yourself a favor and go send 200 million to Jamaica. Do that. Do that, Justin. If you're so concerned, you still want to stalk my life, send 400 million to Jamaica so my people can build. Return back my money. All because you're so mad because you wanted to be a part of certain fields that you weren't even supposed to be a part of. Your stories are obviously not the same as mine. I'm more relatable to the Mexican, the Cuban, and the Haitian peoples, and the people from the Dominican Republic. I'm more relatable for the people to the people out of Texas through Marcus Garvey. That's my ancestral story. Marcus Garvey went through Texas. He's a Jamaican Justin. We're relatable to the people coming out of St. Vincent and Barbados, out of Brazil and Colombia and French Guiana, Justin. You know, Jamaican people are just like Belizeans, Justin. You are not me. You are not a part of my ancestry. Go away. We're more relatable to Puerto Rican people, Justin. What are you talking about? My blood is Asian. You are not me. You want to be all up in my business. And then when you look at the truth, Justin Bieber is online and he doesn't even tell, he's not even telling the world about what he is. You keep telling the world about what I am. You're a liar and you're a crook. You're a scamming, you're shamming, you're a fraud. Stay out of my energy. Return back my money. Stay out of my bloodline. You're a confused head. You're full of chaos and havoc. You're a pathological liar. Don't listen to this liar named Justin Bieber. Do you hear me? Don't trust this liar. Don't trust his behavior. He's full of hell. Because he wanted to Justin Bieber, he wanted to confuse the masses. He identifies as a fake. That's what you are. That's what you identify as, Justin. And you want to sit around and try and stress out black people because what? You want to oppress me. All you were concerned about is trying to oppress me because you're a ratchet, messy, out of control, lying, sociopathic, lying narcissist trying to play with people. It's all identity fraud. That's all you've been doing. And at this point, there needs to be an order of separation, Justin. You shouldn't be stealing anybody's codes off of anybody's cell phone or anything like that. You are not me. You are very jealous of me. You are out of control. You're obsessed. Right now, it's about my blood rights. You had no right. I'm so accurate to the point where, Justin, listen to me. When it comes to this Jewish system and dealing with Hollywood, there needs to be an order of separation. Do you hear me? You are not from my ancestry. You are fake. You wanted to be a black Jew. There needs to be an order of separation. It's the end of this, him trying to create all these false conflicts and trying to compete. You are not a black Jew. You are a confused individual. That's what you are. And you wanted me to serve you. It's not going to happen. You need to return back my ancestral money ASAP. You're a very, very toxic individual. And I'm a clear reflection of who you are not, Justin. Do you hear me? This is serious right now. There's a hurricane. Did you watch CNN, Justin? Did you see the hurricane in Jamaica? People building their house for 20, 30 odd years, Justin. And the mud in their house. I need my money returned so they can clean up all the mud out of their houses. All the mud and the water out of their houses. The people need to clean out their houses. They need cleaning materials to clean the walls and the floors and everything. Some of them have to replace their roofs. Some of them have to replace all their beds and their furnitures. They need dump trucks to take out all the soiled stuff out of their homes, and they need all that stuff replaced, Justin. And you returning back this money, I can extend my hand to help out my own ancestry. Do you understand me? You made false claims here in Hollywood saying that you were me. You invested all this money to be an enemy of me, and you had no right to even do that. You're trying to stir this image as if we were bad people. Jamaican people are the best people on this planet. We are the best. And you had no right to be jealous of us, Justin. We are the most loving, kind, helpful. We're the nicest people on this planet, Justin. The messages out of my country, you can't have that, Justin. We work with God, Justin. You can't walk in my shoes, and you never walked in my shoes. If you want to be a snake and a rat here in Hollywood, that's you. But in with that same thought, remind yourself you're not a black Spanish Jew. You can't be me. You can't have my identity here. Do you understand me? These are black Jewish timelines that you were never a part of, and you know that for a fact, Justin. All these illusions are done, Justin. When it comes to my memories, Justin, you're not a part of it, Justin. You are the oppressor. That's the mind memories when it comes to you. But you trying to upstage somebody else's life, thinking that you're me, ain't gonna happen. Moving forward, this is about boundaries. This is what it's about. It's about boundaries. What's my reality right now, Justin? My reality is me. My reality is not Justin Bieber. Stop trying to attach yourself to me, Justin. The narratives coming out of my life right now, what's relevant is based off of Hurricane Melissa, Justin. You are not a part of my ancestral timeline. You are not a part of my mind memories when it comes to my country, Justin. It's about your right now. You cannot hold space in Hollywood trying to be me in this reality. I don't want you copying me. I don't want you eating off me. I don't want you lying about me. I don't want you trying to divinate through my blood. Go divinate through your own blood. You're not getting anywhere with it. You're stuck, aren't you? The only people that you need to be in alignment is your federation and your ancestry. Do you hear me? Hold on, I gotta drink the coffee. Tell the truth. You just wanted somebody else's money that never belonged to you, right? That's the truth of the story, right, Justin? About how you're just hateful, how you're just a wicked racist, you're a low life, how you're just picking up people, how you're a coward and you're full of pride. We already know. That's your story, Justin. That's the energy you wanted to put out in this reality. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't deal with narcissists and psychopaths. That's what Justin Bieber is. The illusions are broken. You are broken, Justin. Stop trying to get close to me. You're sitting there trying to fight to stay in California. That's what's going on behind the scene. When you should have gone a long time ago. You can't use my identity because you want to stay in California.
We're here all the time. Well, actually, I will be here.
Trying to attach yourself to me. Did I ask you? No. Don't go to no California bank with my name. Do you hear me? Don't go to no California bank with my information. I'll drink some more of this coffee. I want to eat some breakfast. I ate some breakfast. I ate some oatmeal today, but I should have. They gave 2 this morning, and I only ate 1, and then I should have ate the other one. Now I want more oatmeal. Wait, I think I have another oatmeal actually. Yeah, I think I have another oatmeal. Anyway, Justin, you're very toxic. I need my money back. I care about my Jamaican people. I'm the one that should have been in Hollywood on that platform over there in Hollywood, California, representing my ancestry. That's what God ordained for me. God ordained for you to be in Hollywood. trying to be me. God didn't ordain it. And right now, my people, they need me. They need me to help them. You shouldn't have been over here trying to disturb my peace. You shouldn't have been doing those things. I don't care if you want to be a toxic person. That's you. Expect people to be sitting around with this drama, with this negative person, Justin. Get out of here, man. Trying to work against somebody else's culture and then and then you're lying. You lied. You're trying to work against someone else's culture and then you're lying, saying that you're that culture. What kind of foolishness is that? That should have been illegal. Doing what was it? Doing witchcraft for false images. So at this point, this guy, I'm talking about Justin, like you're totally irrelevant when it comes to the cause dealing with my people right now. You're a thief. You're in that category of thief. You're stealing, and you need to return what you stole from me. It needs to be returned back to me, so I can help my people right now. Right now, it's about my people. The storyline is about my people. It's not about Justin. It's about what's going on right now. Something that you can't relate to because you're not from where I'm from. I can't continue this garbage type of attachment with Justin. It can't go on in the next generation. It ends here in California. Do you understand me? Oh my God, I think I need another coffee. I'm just gonna finish this coffee and see if I can get a refill for this coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. But you want to copy everything about me, and when it comes down to real crap, where is he? When it comes, you sitting there making these big claims about your Jamaican, and then when you see the disaster happen in Jamaica, where's Justin? And this is what I'm talking about, how you cannot be here making big lies like this. Justin, he came to California to be on Beiber and harass people and try to create all these superficial, arrogant arguments because he wanted to be seen. He wanted to be seen off of my life. And you want to see how people act around. Well, if I'm over here pretending to be her, I want to see how people are gonna receive me. Now people see the truth, how much of a liar you are. How I can claim my truth here in California. That's the difference between me and you, Justin. I can claim my truth here. You can't claim any truth here. I can stand firm in my truth of who I am and how I relate to the state of California. You're not relatable. You're a liar. It's dark manipulation tactic. That's all you've been doing, Justin. I'm evolution. You're dark and evil. You must think I'm trying to be like him. No. He's trying to be like me. I don't need to play that game because I'm the truth of California. Do you understand me? I'm the truth of this reality. You're not the reality. I don't need you to be dependent on me. Ridiculous. No, right now, like, it's really bad. Like, I want to help my people back home. I need the money back from Justin so I can, like, set up a foundation and I can send money back home. All their houses are flooded. They need food. If I get money back from Justin, I could probably, use a company here in the States and then be able to get them to take the money from Justin, use the money to ship it, back home so I can send skids and skids of food so people have plenty of clean bottled water and plenty of non-perishable foods they can eat to help sustain them while they rebuild and help them get materials. They need garbage bags. They need temporary housing right now. They need clean clothing. They need access to toilets and all that stuff until they can have time to clean out their houses. This is generations and generations of wicked that needs to be restored. And it stops here with this Hollywood clown with Justin. It ends here with you trying to claim us. It ends. Nobody cares about their old shit.
Having a good one now.
Trying to act as if like we're not significant in society. Justin, it's the fact that you went out of your way. The things that you've been doing to me. You went out of your way, Justin. And what does that prove? I'm better than you. And you need to get out the way. Every day you get up out of your bed trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. I am better than you. Get out of my life. You can't claim my identity. All you want to do is want people to feel sorry for them. People need to feel sorry for what happened to my people right now. People need to go out of their way and help support them back home. That's what they need to do. Based on what Justin did to us. What happened? We have this oppressive beef over here, lying, saying that he's us, trying to steal money from us, and we need to survive. We work very hard. We contributed to the society. We paid into the tax system. We worked here so to the bone. You understand me? This can't happen anymore with this Justin. You cannot claim our identity here. He needs to step out of the way. He needs to return. He needs to apologize to me, return back the money, and send the money back to me so I can send it back home. That's what he needs to do. And then he needs to walk away from the situation. No more pretending. No more masks. It's over. Your little fake support system is done, Justin. You need to walk away. Your forms of manipulation, you need to walk away. I'm gonna get another coffee right now. Yeah, I just feel bad, because like, it's the worst thing when you have your house, let's say the rain falls into your house and then it's just all wet. You have children and stuff. Like, I feel totally bad because, like, the kids need to be in a good environment. And realistically, like, if mud comes in your house, like, how do you clean that out of your house? Like, what are they supposed to do? Like, are they gonna have to, like, hose out their house? They're gonna have to, like, power wash out their house? Like, all the furniture and the fridges and the stove, like, all that stuff's gonna have to be replaced. I guess the people that have the stone housing, like, that will be okay, but like, they're gonna have to, they need new furniture. Like, they need all the stuff, they need new clothes. I'm pretty sure all their clothing is like done. They need new clothing, they need new furniture. Like, in Jamaica, it's not okay. And they're gonna need people. I mean, I saw online, like, there were people from Quebec. They traveled there to help restore the power line, which is awesome. I know Canada is there for them, but when it comes to Justin, like, Justin needs to give me back my money here when it deals with the United States so I can help my people back home. It's not okay. It's not okay what he did. Because if Justin was out of the way, I would have been in the platform there in Hollywood. I would have been there. I would have been able to advocate for my own people, and I'd be able to, show the world our gifts and who we are. Do you understand me? It's Justin Bieber needs to get out of the way. He needs to move out of the way. Get out of my way personally. We have a lot to offer the world. Look at Bob Marley. You understand me? Bob Marley is the best. It's ridiculous, man. Just cut the cords with this narcissist. That's all I have to say. I just feel bad right now. Like, I just wish I had money right now. I would send $100 there. No, it's just because like Jamaican people, like we work really hard. They work hard every day. Jamaican people get up, they do farm work. They work so hard. You know what I mean? We're Jamaican people are highly skilled. We're very skilled people, and they just work so hard. The men work so hard. The women work so hard. Even the kids be working. We're always helping out society. We're always doing things for people. Like the least I can do is help. Right now, it was a national disaster. Just help, like, just help so that people can maintain while they clean up their houses. That's all it is. We just Jamaican people need some more building materials sent down. They need building materials. They need stuff to help, like those machines. I remember it was here in California when they had the storm, and then after the storm, it was wet here in California, and then after they had the storm, they had those like big machines they plugged into the wall, and then the machine helped them to like dry. Help to dry the floor and how to dry the walls and stuff. So like those things like that they would need just to help to restore inside their homes. And then like yeah, they need new beds. They need new beds, new couches, they need new fridges, washer and dryer. They would need all those little basic things they would need to be replaced. Right? And I guess they would need they would need like power washers to like wash out. They would need disinfectant like Dettol and bleach and all different kind of cleaning products to help clean out their houses. You know what I mean? And then they need people to help clear out the road. They need the people to help clear out the mud out of the road, and then I guess some of the water main breaks and stuff they need to be replaced. Right? Some of the places where the water comes out of the gullies, like they need that stuff. Like they need some contractors like just to come and like restore like the roads like with the concrete, things like that. I'm like Jamaican people can do it on their own, but it'd be nice to have some assistance. Like just send a resource. You know what I mean? Like send like what do you call it? I guess they would need more concrete. More concrete they would need. More concrete and bricks. Bricks they would need. It's better they have stone and brick house, right? In Jamaica and those places like Cuba, Jamaica, Haiti, DR, they need stone and brick house, right? So it's just those little things, and then the kids need the food. The kids need some food. They need clean clothing. The kids need the food. They need clean clothing, and they need portable access to clean water while they build, because to rebuild back from that is obviously good. By the time they clean up the whole area, the whole community, then it's going to take a while for them to clean. So it would just be nice to have like a little support within that time. I just feel bad. That's why I'm even getting upset at just thinking about it, because just knowing for a fact that like Justin Bieber just been harassing me like this at a point where I'm like, okay, now my people need support, and I should have been there for them. And Justin needs to get away from me. He needs to give me back the money so I can send it back home. You don't see my car. He's just a liar. He's just a liar. He's just a liar. The story when it comes to Justin Bieber, like it needs to close out. He needs to you stole. That's the story. You want to claim it yourself to be a certain identity here in California, and end up being a lie, right? The injustice in regards to that situation needs to be closed out, and then they need to return back the money to me, right? And then he needs to just go about his business. So I can send, Justin is greedy, so I can send back the money back to Jamaica. They have their kids, they need help. Can you imagine, like, I would have been in California, I would have been there, I would have been in Hollywood, you know what I mean? I would have been there to support. And Justin Bieber want to sit around and just be selfish. Because he wanted Hollywood just to be about himself. That's why he went and trying to be two people over there in Hollywood. He wanted to be me. It's not funny anymore. Like I need to support them. I need the money back. I need to support them. Honestly, I get them. I'm being honest with you, as God is my witness. Like I get the money back from Justin. Like it's going straight to Jamaica. Just like like the Kardashians, they donate. When they had the Pacific Palisades fires here in California, and the celebrities came out and donated to them and stuff. The whole community came out and supported. And it's the same situation right now. Justin needs to return it back so I can go support my people. And stop trying to use me for California, Justin. Stop trying to use me for Hollywood. Don't stop calling yourself Jamaican, Justin. You're an embarrassment. You're trying to you embarrassed yourself already, and you're just not us. This is about my blood. It's not funny. It's about my blood. He's jealous of my energy. He's jealous of my spirit. And sister, this is about my blood. These are the issues out of my blood. What is the issue? The issue is my blood. It's not about Justin. The issue is my blood. Justin is messy. He's trying to put his blame on. I'm a Jamaican, and he's trying to put blame on us as to why whatever was going on in his life. That's done. However long he's been holding on to that argument, the argument is done, Justin. As a matter of fact, like I feel like from 2018, when it comes to Justin in Hollywood, like he should have just like shut up. Like if you don't have anything else to talk about, you shouldn't have been talking about me on social media. Don't use me to try and hold up your face. Stop trying to do that. You're not allowed. This is God's kingdom. You're not allowed to be doing those things. You shouldn't have been doing those things. Oh, fake. He's trying to clone himself. Well, goodbye, Justin. Bye. I can't be duplicated. I belong to God. We're Jamaican people. You don't understand how hard we worked. The people that we supported in this lifetime. Jamaican people are like the least discriminated. We don't discriminate, and it's based on our history as to why we don't discriminate. Because our history is mixed. I have mixed ancestry. Our history is mixed. It was a mixed perspective. That's why we don't discriminate. Why would I discriminate if me myself I was Asian? You understand me? Why would I discriminate? I'm German. Why would I discriminate against Germans? You get what I'm saying? So why would I discriminate? He's Justin's a straight demon, man. He's a clone. He's trying to clone himself. He's a hater. He's a coward. He's fake. He's evil. I need it back. He needs to return back money. He's not listening. He's not listening. He's not learned. He's not in tune with God. He's not in tune with seasons or cycles. He's not in tune spiritually. It's about somebody just stalking another person for their ancestry and trying to say, oh, I'm that person. You would never meet Justin. That's the issue right now. You will never me. And I will never accept, I know God himself will never accept his form of racism. Not in Canada and not here in the United States of America. God will never accept how you were racist towards me. I serve everybody. I used to teach back home when I was in Canada. Do you hear me? And I used to serve everybody. The discrimination factor, we've already resolved that issue. In Canada, it's a different form of how we resolve these discrimination factors. You understand me? So even if it makes sense why Justin Bieber couldn't even survive in Canada, because he's dead set on being a racist. That energy will not survive in Canada. It cannot. You can't hold on to that argument for 20, 30 years and expect to be prosperous. Not in those places, not in certain nations. Not when it deals with God's kingdom. If you're a truther, not in God's kingdom. If you're on that devil side, that's where Justin is. He cannot represent who I am. He was so desperate to block me from my own life, my own journey. So desperate. But we are in a different season, we're in a different era, we're in a totally different timeline. Justin Bieber is finished.